Heran aku. Heran sekali. Heran aku. Heran sekali. Heran.
And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end. Aw, don't mention it, partner. Travel buddies are supposed... Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue... Oh, you mean the god that took your brother away in the first place? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her.
And an answer for her from her.
Paimon bet she's the key to understanding this whole mystery.
Yeah.
Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. So, next,
Kita TW Inazuma, guys.
we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some other way in. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance?
Let me try and think someone.
Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already. Atsuko in Lua Harbor. Let's see what she has to say.
Aduh. Udah hujan lagi. Guys, kalau kita di Liyue itu lebih enak kita pakai Zhongli, guys. Biar ada vibe Chinese.
Violet grass is a plant that enjoys a moist environment and is best picked after it rains. If you should choose to pick any, be sure to store them appropriately.
Iya, Babang Zhongli, iya. Kalau live streamnya ada agak patah-patah loh.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
you? Is there anything I can help?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way,
Great! We came to the right person!
but the chance of success is incredibly small.
Incredibly small.
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm after I'd
Parah
escaped their
ini,
clutches,
nggak
but
bisa keluar, nggak bisa
to my
masuk
surprise,
ternyata orang-orangnya.
that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous.
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Kanjo Commission? What's that?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liu Echising. One of the obligations, meanwhile, that it doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. And even if you did manage to
badai
find,
di
Seems like
lautnya
they
guys.
really don't want
Kalau tahu
anyone
di sana.
setting foot in Inazuma.
they only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed, but if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try. That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. Voyaging far and wide,
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to a request like this?
that part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou, then the hardest part will be
Oh,
out
kita
of the
ketemu
way.
Bedo guys. Sip 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 sip.
The Alcor is the
Then there's
Langsung kita ke Bedo. Mana Bedo Bedo? Wait. Jauhnya anjir. Firefly. Oh, kita lupa misi kita guys. Misi utama kita lupa juga. Jadi kita harus keluar dulu dari sini. Terus kita ke ambil ini. Bentar dulu, kita lihat dulu nih guys.
ready, steady, go!
Oh, ngelek. Oh, itu kapal Bedo. Gimana cara naiknya?
Rise!
Apakah bisa? Oh, bisa. Aman nyantuy. Nyemplung. Stamina kita itu banyak guys, jadi aman, kita nyantuy saja ya. Nah, kau. Surong. Mana Bedonya nih? You arrive on board to the ship. Ah, bodoh, 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 bodoh. Langsung aja ketemu Bedo nih. Aku nyari Bedo nih. Mana Bedo? Mamang Bedo mana? Ntar Suling siapa Suling? Go to the alker to meet with Bedo. Oh itu nah. Sama Kazuha deh.
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatui in Osile, right? Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said. She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
Hey! The name's not floating thing. It's Paimon!
Paimon?
Suatu yang terbang.
What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... yes, the stars.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that...
You're not far off,
Suaranya mirip.
but they go by a different name in
Suaranya
Inazuma.
mirip gabungannya Albedo sama anu ya. Siapa sih yang SS tuh? Kaya.
This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary
Kaidahara
addition to my crew
Kazuha.
for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
with this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
Well, I can't argue with that. Okay, then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash?
I thought you might be here. The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There are two important rules. One, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard. Two, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided.
Tuh, you can take part if you got a vision. Oh, dia nggak ada punya vision, kita nggak punya vision nyantuy.
You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought
Nope.
after. Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma. Not
Inazuma? You want to go there?
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma, no sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up to you.
You just want her to take part.
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be.
What are we gonna do? Looks like
Great. Then let's...
It seems like it will only...
Ayo langsung aja, mana nih turnamennya guys? Kita memang suruh ngapain sih? Turnamen arena. Ya Allah ya Robby, astagfirullah. Keluar lagi kita dong. Nyapain? Kira di kapal. Biar hancur kapalnya aja. Oh aku tahu nih, banyak nih cok, banyak robot-robot anjir, banyak ruin hunter. Ya ruin hunter, graveyard hunter, gak tau. Gak tau. Itulah intinya. Sekalian kita cari-cari shell buat si babang silde. Wah nih ada lagi nih. Aku kelilipan rambut. Kan banyak ruin guard kan. Berdiri nggak sih? Nyantuy.
before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beta said
Uncle Yun. Om Yun.
hello.
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria. The Clash is... Nobody...
Yeah.
Me? What? You... Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past. I planted a left. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us. I'm not saying I can't...
But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work. Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
I'll see you in the arena.
Sombong amat anjir. Kita ngelawan monster bangke.
Hi there. Are you here for the Crux Clash?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing, but this tournament
Exactly.
This master.
famous. He's the founder of the Ling Shan clan, and his skills are He's got to be to the Ling Shan.
Force dis.
Ling
It's a type
Shan.
of breed. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
Masa?
Sure is.
We're
There's a tuition fee?
Of course. This is a grand master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show your
But recently, though,
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Exactly. Folks will come from far and wide.
See you in the...
Siu na. Oh sama yang terakhir nih. Ini nyantuy ada Jing Yu anjay. Jauh Yu.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash? If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
So you're also here for the.
You better believe it. Huh,
Anjir,
I
makanya
wouldn't be
sombong
here
banget.
if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life. No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks. I've passed in most people a
Anjir
vision.
sombongnya nih
You
orang.
have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I've also brought, of course, I also put, Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
Anjir. Ku swap kamu pakai batu
To
anjir.
recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much
Chase the
for their
village.
kung
Next,
fu
please.
classes,
What's
and
your name?
another guy who's just really
Wait.
average.
Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask, Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god?
kan?
It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get her autograph later.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament? Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous...
Yep, she still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to. It's just a formality. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, put that down. And also, defeated the Fatui Harbinger child.
Whoa.
Might as well declare her the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty.
Sudah ciut. Mentalnya kena,
Right.
mentalnya
Your
kena,
registration is
guys.
complete. A
Aduh.
great hero such as...
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto...
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to a...
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I see. So, well, no, but anyway, the qual...
Hey, even though you... So, Paimon... In any case, looking at the competition, all right.
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready? Good. Then please...
Langsung aja kita gas, kita gas, kita gas. Kita pakai anak kecil aja, bos.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins
Wah,
now!
levelku 20, Cok.
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
Oh, nyantui.
How am I supposed to win now?
Oh,
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
easy peasy lemon squeezy, boy.
So, what do you...
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise.
Well, I fought, so come on.
All right. You fought well.
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to... You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised... And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here for one thing, so...
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
To be fair...
All right. We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seems... Your opponent has fought. You may well be stronger than him. But this should not very well.
All right, that's enough chit-chat.
Siapa lawan kita, bos?
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
Relax. My group...
Okay?
Siapa ini?
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
Tolong abang. Ampun bang, aku cuman cewek bang. Pukul sekali lari.
How's this?
Au. Nggak bisa.
It's a fury.
Au.
You're
Ngelek.
pretty good.
Wih, langsung aja.
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right! For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless...
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and look.
Ini baru bagusnya
If
orang
you
nih,
have the
Po.
chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick, so don't get too cocky.
Quick berarti laju.
There he goes.
Oh, ini
Maybe we
orang.
should ask around. See what we can...
Uncle Yun.
Ah, it's you! I myself was eliminated in the 3rd round.
Oh, kalah deh.
Maybe...
Why, yes, I faltered for given my stature. Still, I'm sure.
Yang.
Hey there! Well, where did the other...
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept at, "Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. Don't even get me. I don't dare tell my... Sorry, I shouldn't...
Oh.
Thanks.
I'll do my best.
We still haven't got any useful information yet.
Nah, ini dia.
You gave an outstanding. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, but you were quick to adapt. And that, in fact...
I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about...
Not exact. As for the guy, what's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can
If that is the case, I haven't
yeah.
It is true. I do not mean to... Given your talent...
Hang on.
Gathering intelligence is an ascent. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt.
You bet... wait a second.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return... However, there is only... Come with me.
Ya Allah ya Robby. Heh. Kamu kenapa harus jauh-jauh gitu ya Allah. Genshin. Saya pakai babang di lock ya. Kemarin tuh saya mengambil Kazuha tapi nggak dapet. Ambil sekali.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements.
Paimon knew that you...
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstanding. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match.
Okay.
When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, it is things of this...
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision, and not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell! It's weird!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain? So then, might I...
It's been a... Honestly, even...
Perhaps such unfathomable thing. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet... Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. Now then.
Defeat the monster, show the Kazuha. Oke. Kali deh bos, lempar batu. Menghilang jadi makhluk gundam. Nah, ini baru kita yang woi 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 woi. Menghilang dari muka bumi dia. Kita pakai clear.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which he relies entirely on the element of surprise. In other words, as long as you remain mindful, please, save your thanks. If the world is a
You seem kind of...
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods. And what influences the gods' My apologies for allowing me the honor of witness. So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably. Sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead. In the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons, not to mention...
She sounds less like an archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your
Oh, right!
Beda betul
If
ya.
you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together.
Si Zhongli sama Fenty. Kalau Fenty itu
Very well.
berasa kayak anak-anak
Let's
aja.
go. I wish to see who will obtain the vision.
Lebih friendly ya. Namanya juga Land of Freedom, asik. Kebebasan.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your end. Everyone, listen up! We've reached the... We've seen many now I'd like... She strike... Wow! I've been waiting! I'm sure But today's... As for our up... come on. Apologies! Everyone just sit tight! We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about this. Captain Beidou, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with...
Apakah dimaling?
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Huh? Did somebody...
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beidou.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze. The culprit has only acted recently. They will not have gotten far. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
Well, I'll stay here.
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an island. Where could he have possibly...
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
Gila memang anjay. Ini si anu cok, yang di Demon Hunter. Siapa sih namanya? Inosuke.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there we can continue our search for clues.
Please, 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 please. Memang kamu itu lagi ku cari, bos.
Suddenly think of checking the price in the first place.
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
Mau apa, bos?
Verdict is...
Kita kutuk dulu jadi batu.
I will have order.
Jadi batu. Hilang.
Stabilize.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me.
Ada
There may be an
penyemprotan
ambush waiting for us up ahead,
disinfektan, guys.
but I trust that you are well prepared for such a
Bagaimana ini?
scenario.
Oh, di atas, po. Nggak apa-apa. Kita hunting ini dulu, guys. Karena aku butuh juga nih.
Boing, boing, boom! Jumpy, jumpy, go!
Butuh banget nih. Untung aku pakai api ya. Biar ada anu, apa sih? Vaporize. Lain vaporize. Apa sih namanya? Taruh kita lihat apa sih hatnya. Ya, benarnya vaporize. Kasih burung. Meninggal. Pokoknya kita hunting ini dulu ya, slime. Bang. Hilang. What? Lengap. Karena emang butuh banget. Dimana sih tempatnya? Sini ya. Berarti di situ paling, di sini tempat paling banyak selime. Kasih burung. Nih bro. Let's continue the first. Kita harus ke sini.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
You're open! Time for retribution!
Kita dipanggang sama burung. Aku males lawan burung-burung itu, sumpah. Biarin ya lah.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist. Namely speed, stealth, and style.
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine. I admit it.
Yeah.
I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along, but then you showed up. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow, after all I went through to get it, I think not. I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but a useless shell to me.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Huh? You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Whoa, we don't need to go that far, do we?
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Pakai panah ngap nggak bisa kamu lawan aku. Kasih dulu. Salahnya kamu ke air. Bakar. Kan kena amah kan? Sakit perut kan?
No. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please!
He has persevered to the bitter end. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind. No further punishment for you.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking? It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable and fits the way of the samurai.
No need for that. Thank you for...
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it. Were you just trying to scare him?
Oh, patah. God damn.
I take no pleasure in frightening others. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength... But unfortunately, nothing happened.
Oh, pantesan lagi patah dia ngap.
Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened.
Patah. Cancu. Ini kan begini. Terus kita pakai spacebarnya patah ngap. Parah dah. Taruh dulu guys, kita kasih lem dulu lah, kasih selotip dulu nih. Pantesan deh enak putus spacebar nih bangke. Jangan. Oke, ini bisa ya. Coba dulu guys. Sakitnya jariku.
From the moment he stole the vision, I've tried many of the few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening.
Bisa.
After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping for.
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision. No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god.
Oh, gitu ceritanya guys.
Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling